Hello kids, today I will explain 4 mathematical concepts, that is what is additive inverse, what is additive identity, what is multiplicative inverse and what is multiplicative identity. Okay, so let's watch out what is additive inverse of the given integer. Okay, so if suppose someone asks you to write the additive inverse of 2, write the additive inverse of 2, then you have to think that which integer you will add up with 2 so that the result will be 0. So yes, now can you answer it?
Minus 2.
Yeah, okay. So when you will add 2 with minus 2, you will get 0. So for that, minus 2 is the additive inverse of 2. But most of the time I saw that students, they are directly writing 2 is equal to minus 2. Please don't write like that. 2 is never equal to minus 2. Please write the complete statement. As an answer, you must write the complete statement here. The additive inverse of 2 is minus 2. Similarly, if someone asks you to write the additive inverse of any negative integer, then the answer will be the positive integer. Okay, so if suppose you have to write the additive inverse of minus 3, then you know that when you will add 3 to 8, minus 3 plus 3, same number with different sign, they cancel out each other and the resultant will be 0. So here your answer is the additive inverse of minus 3 is 3. The additive inverse of minus 3 is 3. Okay, so with the above 2 examples, once again one more concept is attached with it, and that is that 0 here is nothing but the additive identity. Okay, so if in some of the questions like fill in the blanks, you might get in that test that you have to fill the additive identity is dash, so the answer is 0. Additive identity is 0. 0 is the additive identity. Okay, so why? Because 2 plus 2 when get added with minus 2, you get 0. That is the definitely. So you call 2 as the additive inverse of minus 2 or minus 2 as the additive inverse of 2. Okay, but 0 is called as the additive identity. It is because any number when it gets added with 0, the resultant is the number itself. Okay, for this special factor which 0 has, that whenever you add 0 with any number, the answer will be the number itself. For that, 0 is called as the additive identity. 0 is called as the additive identity just because when you add any number with 0, the answer is the number itself. Okay, yes. Now let's go on to the third part, that is to find the multiplicative inverse. Okay, so if suppose someone asks you to write the multiplicative inverse of multiplicative inverse of 3, then you have to think with which number you will multiply 3 to get the answer 1. Okay, So it's very simple. You will multiply 3 with 1 by 3. So then 3 in the numerator and 3 in the denominator will cancel out each other to give you 1. Therefore, the multiplicative inverse of 3 is 1 by 3. Okay. And once again I want to make sure that students, you should not write 3 is equal to 1 by 3, because 3 is never equal to 1 by 3. Please don't write like answer like this. You write the complete statement that the multiplicative inverse of 3 is 1 by 3. The multiplicative inverse of 3 is 1 by 3. And let's take one more example. If someone asks you to write the multiplicative inverse of minus 3, then you once again start thinking that with what you will multiply minus 3 to get answer 1. So you will multiply it with minus 1 by 3. So once more point to remember that whenever you have to bring the answer 1, that is you have to find multiplicative inverse of the given number, then you have to keep same sign. You don't have to do any changes with the sign, same sign. If they are asking you to find the multiplicative inverse of any positive integer, then your answer is also positive, only you have to reciprocal it. Okay. For 3, the multiplicative inverse is 1 by 3. For minus 3, the multiplicative inverse is minus 1 by 3. Okay. So again I am pointing out that you have to write the complete statement for writing the answer. The multiplicative inverse of minus 3 is minus 1 by 3. And then the last fourth concept, that is what is the multiplicative identity. So with the above example, you must have noted down that here the multiplicative identity is 1. Okay. And why 1 is the multiplicative identity? Definitely any number is getting multiplied with the reciprocal of itself, then you are getting answer 1. But 1 is the multiplicative identity because 1 is the number which when get multiplied with any given number, the answer is the number itself. Okay, so when you are multiplying 1 with 3, the answer is 3 itself. For that, 1 is called as the multiplicative identity. Okay, 1 is the multiplicative identity. Okay, so you must have noticed that 0 is the additive identity, because any number when get added up with any of the given number, the answer is the number itself. For that, 0 is the additive identity, and 1 is the multiplicative identity, since because if you are multiplying any number with 1, you are getting the number itself as the answer. So 1 is the multiplicative identity. These are the 4 things which I told you today. Okay.